The experience difference. Eight fights for Alice Yauger, but Jessica Middleton, she's hot right now. What comes out on top?
To Michael C. Williams.
Live on Spike and presented by Miller Lite, Bellator MMA now moves to the flyweight division. 3 5-minute rounds brought to you tonight by Spike Sports. And now introducing the blue corner at 5'4", she weighed in 125.7 pounds, fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas. She brings a professional record of 4 wins, 4 losses, hailing originally from Burleson, Texas, Alice, the soccer mom, Yauger. And across the cage, her adversary, fighting out of the red corner at 5'7", weighing in 126 pounds even. Her professional record early on stands at 1-0. She fights out of Wichita, Kansas, presenting Jessica Middleton. In charge of the action, your referee, Big John McCarthy.
Jessica, go over there. Perfect. All right, here we go. You ready? You ready? Let's get it.
The fight clock brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. It's Miller time. Alice Yauger in the blue gloves has only lost once. She's only been stopped once. And that was by a fighter we know very well. Jessica Middleton gets an early look at that spinning back fist. And that was to Rebecca Ruth. I asked her to sort of compare Jessica Middleton, and she sees sort of a younger striker that way. That fight, a good front kick, Yauger off balance. Taught her a lot about learning how to counter strength with intelligence. She'll have to do here against Jessica Middleton. Every fighter's story is inherently full of sacrifice. That's the name of the game. But when you are a mother of 2, working a full-time job and training on top of it, and you're trying to balance taking care of your kids and providing for them with being mom, that weighs on you heavily. And she got very emotional. We talked about it the other day.
Middleton already throwing a lot of long-range techniques, a lot of spinning stuff. Stuff you need to be on the outside to use.
It's the contrast. Bruna Ellen had a couple of MMA fights when Jessica Middleton beat her last year, but she was 20 years old, Bruna Ellen. Alice Yauger at 38. Long career in boxing. Actually fought on Friday Night Fights. ESPN2 14 years ago.
She fought in the first all-women's Golden Gloves. She's been around for a long time.
Away from the sport and was sitting on a couch with her husband. She's trained judo with, and they were watching Spike. And she said, "You know what? I've got more in me." Lost a bunch of weight. Started her career all over again.
Doing well when she throws combinations. She's doing well when she gets inside. Middleton right now throwing the kind of things that are going to keep Yauger on the outside.
Watch full Bellator and PBC fights on the Spike app on iOS. Android is now available on Roku. Back with you next. You will see the not smiling faces of Fedor and Matt Mitrione from time to time in the Bellator cage tonight. February 18th, the main event. Stay tuned. Coming up after this fight, we will reveal the co-main event for February 18th.
You see when Alice Yauger is throwing combinations, the last 2 sequences fell short. She's got to push forward with her feet when she throws something like that. You see, all those are short. Everything Alice threw just landed a little bit short.
She ate a big left. Middleton, it almost been turning her back too much with that back fist, but now she's staying straight. She keeps you guessing, Jessica Middleton.
Yeah. also, so far, very, very relaxed. I was worried maybe, you know, now she's kind of on the map. She beat Bruna Ellen. Now she's on a televised card.
At home.
Yep. At home with the big lights get to her. She's been very relaxed so far. Very calm. Yauger's been busy, but not quite accurate enough. And a little too far out.
So that hand's closed when it comes out, Alice.
Put the right hand behind him.
John McCarthy talking about keeping the hand closed. Still ahead, the main event. Julian Chukwuani. Melvin Gillard. It's funny, this fight, who could have imagined Melvin Gillard's side? He was ahead of the curve as a free agent. So many big names have come after him. Now Melvin Gillard has almost become an afterthought because he does not have an official win yet in 3 fights in the Bellator cage. His win here last summer overturned. All of a sudden, the story of the fight now is Julian Chukwuani, best shot of the round from Alice Yauger. Julian Chukwuani is coming up fast on the outside. 7 straight wins, and they are getting more and more impressive. He is getting better as the competition level gets higher.
Nice right by Yauger. And then some good stuff at the end of the round.
Oh yeah, the David Rickles walkout still to come. Good left to finish the round by Jessica Middleton.
Okay.
Jessica, have a seat. Listen up. Hey, Jessica, listen.
The message in the corner, Jimmy, to Jessica Middleton, exactly what we were saying.
Close what's coming out, all
Stay
right?
straight ahead and then go to the spinning stuff.
You ready? Get up.
10-9 Middleton.
I have a 10-9 Middleton. Yauger started landing at the end of the round, and then Middleton came back with some good stuff. Ended with a good left hook. One problem she has is that kick. Just like that, she throws it and kind of lazily brings it back. She can get caught off balance.
Jen asked you who you want to see Paul Daly fight next. That was a big part of the conversation this week. Among many different things now, sprouting out in all the different divisions in Bellator. You guys are answering. That is a popular choice. Who will Rory McDonald's first fight be against? That's going to start building dramatically. Josh Koscheck, let's just say that's a name you may hear about a little bit this week. And this was certainly a popular choice when you had the who wore it better, the jump knee knockouts, Paul Daly and Michael Tanner Page. I don't know how gung-ho Paul Semtex Daly is to fight his countrymen when he right away went to Rory McDonald. And obviously, Paul Daly wants to be the world champion. He would love another shot at Douglas Lima, who he lost to in that title eliminator last summer. Good counter.
That hurt him.
Jessica Middleton now senses it.
And my last comment on that is, promise, we don't know when Rory's coming back. Septum surgery could be a long time. Recovery's always longer than you think.
Douglas Lima also needing to recover after his world title win. So both those guys probably looking at sometime in the late spring. Will it be against each other, or will they sort of line up? Middleton led with the elbow. Yauger is taking the worst of this. Jessica Middleton's kids are not here. They came to the last fight and kind of upset him a little bit. We've seen different kids react differently to their parents fighting and their moms fighting specifically. Asked them if that sort of changed the way they view her as a fighter. They said no, they still love it. They just, you know, being here was a little bit much.
Nice right. That hurt her. That's legal.
That's illegal. Yeah, John McCarthy. Jessica Middleton stopped and landed another left eventually, but that was a younger fighter's second fight mistake by Jessica Middleton. Nobody said to stop.
Could have knocked her out right there. And it's a gentlewomanly thing to do, but that's a legal punch. It could have been a poke that we didn't see, but John McCarthy didn't say stop. He thought it was legal. Forget what happened. He thought it was legal.
If he didn't see it, it didn't happen.
No.
Now Yauger wearing virtually all the damage here. Start seeing a fighter move backwards before they even take a shot.
Yep, exactly. They're anticipating their opponent's offense and not countering, they're just going backward. It's not a good sign. Yauger's just starting to wear down a bit. Oh, another clean right.
Jessica Middleton, listen to her corner, that's for sure. see that right eye. She's keeping it close. She takes another shot. John McCarthy is not calling down an eye poke, but she has to keep fighting.
I think her nose could be bothering her, too. It looks like she put her hand to her face.
Yauger is almost swinging in air right now. These are wild shots.
That hurt her.
Big trouble now. Middleton being cautious. We can start to see the finish line. Even if she makes it to the end of round 2, I'm not sure we're going to see a round 3 here.
But I see why she's still in the fight. She's still answering back when after those combinations by Middleton. She's still trying to get her offense going, still trying to land her punches.
Corner of Yauger will be interesting after round 2 to see what it is she can and cannot see. We'll try to get you a couple of looks at what she thought certainly were eye pokes. Gutty performance by Alice Yauger, no question. Now, women's flyweight getting just as deep as some of the other divisions. You can't just win, you got to win impressively. Big second round for Jessica Middleton.
Yeah, don't stop at all.
You're going to see some big shots taken by Alice Yauger from Jessica Middleton, and then we're going to find what we think is an eye poke.
Right here, nice stuff with the right hand by Middleton. And look, she straightens up. That was a big one.
So was that.
Yep, that cut on the left arm. There's the eye poke. With the left, and now the right hand was legal. That's what we saw. We thought it was a clean punch. She was poked right before that with the left hand.
Right. You know.
Alice Yauger answers the bell for round 3.
Now those moments when she throws that kind of lazy kick, that's when Yauger should be all over her. She doesn't bring it back quickly. Her legs aren't under her.
Clearly needs a finish here in round 3. There's a single leg. Doctor took a close look at those cuts. And the side control.
The good news is the placement isn't bad. They're not on the lid, under the eye. It's not going to affect her vision. They're going to let it keep going.
It's not where Alice Yauger is experienced.
She's doing what she can here, trying to keep Middleton down.
There you go. You smart, you good.
Gotta be careful reaching for that leg. Exposes the neck. Bulldog choke there if she goes for it, but she's not.
Always interesting when you're in a dominant position in what is not your strength.
Yeah. Defines the choices you make. You also see how welted up that lead leg is. And the leg kicks.
Careful where you're going.
You know. Remember, Into the Dragon. My goal was to have no style. Style is the decisions you make in certain positions. That's what defines what your style is.
Look how many shots. That is just round 2, by the way.
Wipeout.
So many of those were power shots.
Middleton's out. And she's in a better position to take the back.
Yeah, she is.
Hook. Yauger was never in great position to take the back. Middleton's going for it. She's got it. Tough to use against the fence, but she's going for it.
Jessica Middleton, part of that Andy Zerger group here with Dave Rickles and Brandon Phillips, among others. They go hard against each other. They call themselves a family. They just take so much pride in the other's success. Jessica Middleton who won the first 2 rounds easily on the feet. Now taking a dominant position on the ground. Alice Yauger is exhausted. This is a courageous performance.
Might be a losing one. You could end right now if you get that under the arm, under the chin. Yauger fights back.
Still defending. Middleton being patient, not giving everything to one possible submission.
Armbar transition here. She wants to throw the right leg over, but safer to stay behind.
Middleton just very slow, methodical, calm, belying her second fight status.
With that build, those long legs, those long legs, it's so hard to escape. Yauger hanging on, but not doing much else.
Check, you're your king. Check, you're your king. Check.
Exactly. That's end game. That's what's happening. You're not getting close to taking your opponent out. You're just trying to save your king. That's what's going on. Love those chest beat throws.
Got 50 seconds, George. 50 seconds.
Jessica Middleton still hunting for it. She would love to get the finish. She hasn't sacrificed any position to go for it. I'll tell you what, Alice Yauger is going to go home proud, having made it this far, and if she was there for the final bell, that is something to remember.
20 seconds, 20 seconds.
Jessica Middleton serving notice. You remember that list you guys put up to start this fight? I am on it.
Setting up the armbar, going to that transition.
Alice Yauger still throwing at the end of minute 15. It was a battle between Alice Yauger and Jessica Middleton. There shouldn't be much suspense here as we go to Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go to your judges' scorecards at cage side. Judge Sal D'Amato scores the fight 29-28, while judges Kerry Hatley and Marcus Danforth both see the fight the same 30-26. All have it for the winner by unanimous decision, Jessica Middleton.
In the suddenly deep women's flyweight division, you not only have to win, you have to win impressively. Jessica Middleton did. Alice Yauger impressed with her toughness to survive all 15 minutes, including that run over round number 2. But great mutual respect shown from these two after the battle they just entertained all of us with. Jimmy Smith is with Jessica Middleton.
I'm here with your winner, Jessica Middleton. You hit Alice Yauger with everything but the ref and the stool, and she was there for 15 minutes. Very gritty fight for both of you.
Yeah. Blood and pain, isn't that what you guys wanted? Pretty bloody, huh? Yeah, she was tough. I mean, not gonna lie, the first round I was like, holy crap. I'm not happy with my performance, but I could have done a lot better. I'm really happy that all you guys came out. Thank you so much. You're great, all of you. You're great. Thank you so much.
The list of contenders at 125. A lot of names you know. It just got a little bit deeper. How do you feel about being on that list of flyweight contenders? Emily Ducote is here tonight. I know you want to be mentioned in the same breath with those fighters. How does it feel?
It feels awesome. I mean, Emily Ducote, she's great. I mean, much respect to her, but I'm ready for any flyweight. Whoever want to go, whenever, I'm good with it.
We heard it. She's ready for anybody. Jessica Middleton, ladies and gentlemen.
And there is Emily Ducote. Might she be next for Jessica Middleton as the flyweights jockey for position for that event?